I hate all these journalists, especially the ones what earn off us. Know what I mean? Like Ariel Helwani in particular. Like he loves earning money off fighters. Yeah. Like every decent job he's had, he's been sacked from.
All right, let's pause it there. Let's pause it there, Frank. He loves earning money off of fighters. You'll hear this from time to time, and I'm not really quite sure what that means. How am I profiting off of fighters? In a moment, you'll hear them talking about clicks and YouTube views and things of that nature. Let me speak directly to the camera right here. In my entire career, dating back to 2006, I have not earned a single penny from YouTube off of any of the MMA stuff that I put out there. And I stress MMA, and I'll tell you why in a moment. Not a single penny. This show, I don't earn a single dime off of any views from this show, any downloads off this show. This is the truth. You can either believe me or you can't. And if you don't, go ask the CEO of Vox Media, Jim Bankoff. Dating back to when I was working for AOL Fan House in 2009, and this show started, and it was called Fight House Radio, and then the MMA Hour 3 weeks later, I have not earned a single extra dime. I've never gotten a bonus. I have never gotten a dime because a show did 100,000 views, 10,000 views, 1 million views. When we have Izzy in studio and it got like 800, I didn't earn a single penny more, less. It's all, I have a contract. And I make the exact same amount, and I have never even gotten a bonus. I've never had a great year and someone's like, because your views were X high or you did better than we projected. I've never even profited in that way off of anything I've done with Vox, off of anything I've done with ESPN, off of anything I've done with Fox, off of anything I did with MMA Rated, off of anything I did with Versus. Never profited a dime off of a single show. Right now, I'm making the same amount that my contract states. I will not make a penny more, a penny less. It'll be the exact same. It's a 3-year deal. It's up in June of 2024. And that has been the same throughout my entire career. There have been only 2 times in my career that I put something out there and asked people to pay for it. 2 times in my career. The first time, and I'll put all of these together, the first time was when I came out with the merch. Back in the day, it was Helwani Knows shirts. Recently, it was Helwani, and then it was Thug Nose. I'm going to put those all together. And why am I putting those all together? Because the 3 times that I've ever come out with merch, every single penny that came to me as a result of those transactions, you guys buying the merch, I donated to the Colorectal Cancer Association of Canada, a charity that my father-in-law runs because he is a cancer survivor. The second time is when I did the Substack stuff last year. Now with Substack, I had a 1-year deal with them to write stuff. They paid me X amount to write on their platform. And part of the deal was, all right, a certain amount of stuff is going to be behind a paywall. And, we're going to make 90% off of that, and you're going to make 10% off of that, right? And then if you want to continue in year 2, you're going to make 90%, we're going to make 10, but we're not paying you anything, all right? All the money from my share of those subscriptions, every single penny went to the Colorectal Cancer Association of Canada. Didn't make a single penny. And now you see in year 2, not charging anyone for anything. In fact, I felt uncomfortable throughout it all, even though I was giving it all to charity. I don't want to ask any of you for anything. So I'm not profiting off of any of you, and certainly not profiting. The reason I'm bringing this up is not profiting off of any content that I'm putting out regarding fighters or fighting, making anything off of YouTube views, clicks. I do have my own YouTube channel that I resurrected last year. If you go to the content on there, all of it is non-MMA related. There's a few shorts that are up there. You can't monetize shorts. Everything is sports-related interviews. You can see the views aren't great. I'm doing it out of a labor of love. I'm talking to Kenny Mayne, Michelle Beadle, Brooke Burke, et cetera, right? So that's my own little YouTube thing. I can assure you I ain't making anything off of that. Just go look at the views. They ain't great. But as far as the MMA stuff, because he's saying profiting off of fighters, right? As far as the MMA stuff is concerned, don't make a single penny off of the MMA Hour doing X, Y, Z. Don't make a single penny off of